Where do you go to get more cleaning customers? This is a question that I get asked dozens of times a day. Where do you go to get more cleaning customers? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by mycleaningconnection.com. This is a resource hub, and it has books and podcasts and all of the things you need in your cleaning journey. It has the clothes that you wear and the shoes that you wear while you're cleaning. And it has cleaning supplies and cleaning equipment and all different stuff that you're going to need and want to know about. So check it out at mycleaningconnection.com. All right, on to today's show. This is the question you've been waiting for. And I have a special guest here today to help share with you the information that you're looking for. His name is Dave Carroll, and he runs a cleaning business in the Twin Cities. And as his business reached over $1 million a year in volume, he realized he needed a little bit more information. So he went on a techno journey, and now he has created a side company called AType Data. And he's going to share with us how to integrate, once again, technology with how to find your best customers and how to streamline it so that you're working smart, not hard. I love it! Please help me welcome Dave Carroll with AType Data.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. Really appreciate it.
So jump in and tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your cleaning business and how you came to the data part of what you're doing right now and how you use it to grow your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Dave Carroll. I am here in the Twin Cities. I started a cleaning company here in the Twin Cities. We started off as just a window cleaning company, but have scaled over the years to now power washing. We do some carpet cleaning, holiday light installation. We really focus on multi-unit and commercial work. But as most people know that do a lot of commercial work, it's not bad to have the cash flow coming in with the residential when you get some of those bigger jobs or the heavier months. And so over the past 10 years, we've scaled from me trying to have two of my buddies help carry a ladder into my mom's garage to now we have 14 employees in the field, an office staff of 3, do a little bit over about $1 million in revenue a year. Because we're in the Twin Cities, we are the definition of a seasonal business. We're not working too much January, February, and March. We don't do any snow plowing or anything like that. But our real focus is just being a customer service company that just happens to clean things. Dialogue, especially when you start getting into the bigger commercial work, which kind of brought me to my second business, which is AType Data. What I found about the second or third year in starting Lionshare Maintenance is that the people that had done this before I had, that are much smarter than I'll ever hope to be, they were going after these bigger commercial work and these bigger commercial jobs. And so I started researching how to find lists of property managers. And I was signing up for like local associations. And then I found some national associations. And I saw that I could take and like collect this data. And I thought, hey, this is valuable to me and I'm growing my business. I bet other contractors and cleaning companies and specialty service companies can use this. And so I was very fortunate to start getting some speaking engagements in the power washing and window cleaning conventions. One year we decided, like, let's put a booth together and let's see if anyone else wants to buy this data. And fast forward 7 years, we've now worked with companies, just like my company, Lionshare, or someone's company who just started yesterday, all the way up to brands as big as like Ashley Furniture, Nike, TiVo, UPAC, Remax, just some huge businesses. Like, because we've been doing this now for so long, we look at data in 2 ways. Either you have a list or you need a list. And what AType Data can do is, if you have a list, we can take that list and make it more valuable. Maybe you're missing some emails, or you haven't cleaned up the mailing addresses, or you want to send like a ringless voicemail or a text message campaign, but you don't have mobile numbers. We can add that stuff to your list. If you need a list on the other side, let's say you want a list of dentist offices in your area, or you're trying to target homeowners that house is worth over $250,000 and they have 2 kids, or they have a dog or something that would make them a good potential prospect or client. That's what we really do at AType Data, is finding that within our cleaning company, we've been able to grow and scale using data. And so we saw a great, not only business opportunity, but you'll hear me get a little hopped up about this stuff. I get pretty excited about data and just the different things you can do, because in the world of data, if it's timeless, we spend time on it. And so home service, cleaning, specialty services, that stuff is never going to go away. And it's always easier to generate work if you know who you're talking to.
All right. Now let's suppose that you are a new business and you know you're really good at what you're doing and you're starting to scale and you're ready for a list, but you don't really know if you need one. Are there signs that would say, okay, now you're ready to expand and go this route? Because this is an additional expense. It's got to be justified. And if it works, you're going to end up having a lot more customers that you have to fill those jobs.
Absolutely. So when you look at your business, and I think if we talk to like 8 or 9 out of 10 business owners, they want to grow, they want to scale, they want to build their business bigger, or hire more employees, or get more trucks, or whatever the case. They're not content with where they're at. They want more, which is very common. We're business owners, we're entrepreneurs, we want to go out, we want to get it. And so what's really important this day and age is cross-channel marketing, multi-touch marketing. It's one thing to boost a Facebook ad or send a postcard out to your repeat customer base and just kind of do something once. But this day and age, because people are so distracted, it's so important to touch people from several different positions or angles, because there's so much going on in the world. People are so busy. And so when you look at a list as the foundation of the campaign, whether you have a brand new business or you've been open 100 years and you're a third generation cleaner, being able to look at, you own a business, you know who the type of people that you want to work for. Like, you have a general idea, or you've gotten on Facebook, or you've read on the forums. So being able to identify like that, you know who this person is before you start boosting posts on Facebook or spending money on AdWords or doing any of this different stuff, you need to get a list first if you want to grow your business. So like right away is the identifying point, because you don't want to run marketing campaigns with a shotgun approach and then say something didn't work when you weren't targeting the right people, or you didn't put the thought into like the foundation of the campaign. So long answer there, Angela. Short answer, you should think about it right away. If you want to grow your business, or you look at your monthly or your quarterly marketing plans, the first thing should be, who are we advertising to? Let's figure out how to get a list of those people so we can, continue that marketing message to the right person.
And what is the ratio of having content versus having a sales pitch that you add into that list that you're using?
So it really depends on the need of the customer. If you look at a consumer, a residential customer, more likely than not, there are specific times in the year where you can look at whatever industry or vertical you're in, where those times are a little bit busier. It's March, April, depending on where you're at in the country. Wash away the winter, spring's here, let's open up the windows up, clean everything out, go through the year. Kids get out of school like, mid-July. So from mid-July all the way up until kind of like Labor Day, that one-off work, clients that aren't on any type of maintenance plan, well, now they're taking vacations. The kids are out of school. The moms or dads or whoever's doing the hiring are a little bit busier. When the kids go back to school now after Labor Day, you kind of see that spike again. So when you look at like the right time to put up content, you want to warm people up. You want to give something like, here are some tips on spring cleaning. Give someone that article, have them exchange their email for your article or your download. Now you have a list of people that raised their hand and said, I'm a little bit interested in spring cleaning. So now you can give them an offer. Oh, Dave or Ann, they sent me that great article. I believe it. I trust them. I looked them up on Google. I checked out their reviews. I just got a $50 off coupon for first-time customers. Taking them by the hand and kind of walking them down that road to where the other side, like if you look at selling to businesses, or maybe you already do some commercial work, or you want to grow, or you want to break into restaurants or hotels or facility managers, universities, whatever, that can be a little bit less intimacy because there's not like emotion involved. It's not like you're coming in their house or they need something or they had a bad experience before and there's trust. We do a lot of just cold email marketing, which is some of like the quote unquote spammiest stuff you can do, but it's to like property managers or people that just like, they have a problem, we can solve it. They just need to know who we are so that we're on that list of people that's going to get the requests for, they put out a request. We do a couple like larger universities here in the Twin Cities. They go out for bid every year to 3 to 5 different vendors. It's our job commercially to just make sure we're on that list. And that's where it's like, you might not need to focus as much on content marketing or creating intimacy prior to getting the work from commercial jobs. it's maintaining that relationship after you introduce yourself to the commercial side, where you want to check in once a month, just see if they need anything. You're not bugging them, but more just like letting them know. One of my favorite lines, and any listener, feel free to borrow this: Mr. or Miss Property Manager, you have 30 problems during the day. I can fix 7 of them perfectly.
Nice. Okay, now listen, I know you sell these lists. Is this a one-time purchase or do you upgrade your list on a regular basis? How does that work?
So the way that purchasing data works is you buy whatever initial list you're going to buy, residential, commercial, doesn't matter. When you come to buy another list, we use the list you purchase as a suppression file. So you'll never buy the same data twice. So let's say you buy your list of property managers for your state once a year or whatever. Next year, because we update the database, you would come back, say, hey, Dave, we bought this in February last year. We'll ask you to send that back over. We'll run a new count, because property managers in certain positions have a lot of turnover. And so like, because we update our databases, we'll use the file you bought so that you don't buy the same data twice, but it's not like it automatically updates or anything like that. They're individual transactions, but we make sure that you're getting your money's worth and never having to get the same information more than once.
Okay, so how do our listeners find you and buy your data?
Yeah, super simple. So it's atypedata.com, the letter A, type, like type out a keyword, data, atypedata.com. Put in a list request. Myself or one of the other 3 reps here will get back to you, go over some basic questions. And really what we try to focus on, it's that simple. Filling out a form on our website. We have a Facebook group called Don't Suck at Facebook. We do a bunch of videos there during the week. We talk about data. We talk about Facebook. We talk about marketing. We have a full design team and a full fulfillment team. We have full service direct mail. Anything that you can think of, with the list being the foundation, we can help or have a discussion around how you want to use the list, how we can make some suggestions for you, or how we can help you use the list that you just got from us.
Alrighty, my friends, and that is Dave Carroll. Aren't those amazing ideas? I tell you what, one list could absolutely revolutionize your business. And then as you come back next year to update your list, he can run that against last year's list so you're not buying the same information twice. I love this. This is a great way to streamline and scale your business. If you found this helpful, please pass it on to a friend. Please don't forget to check out the show notes where I'm going to leave links to everything that Dave talked about. And if we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.